I don't have a tripod. I'm using the ground. I came out here because I said I was going to, and I told my fiance that I was going to film a video and post it. Mainly because she's wanted to post things and felt nervous, I guess. So I think maybe if I can do it, she can do it, because I'm definitely not as talented as her, and we'll see how this goes. Also, it's supposed to have 35 to 45 mile an hour winds in about an hour, so I don't think I will be staying in this spot that long. The gate was closed where I wanted to go. I'm currently parked in a spot that I don't know if you're supposed to park at, but I decided to get out and check. Seems like it could be a good place. I don't see any signs that says not to. All right, we found our first couple mushrooms off of this little path. Nothing that we want. There's a ton of sticker bushes. But I'm gonna go over to this clearing and see if I can see anything. I think I might see some orange. So I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know what kind of mushroom this is, but it kind of looks cool. There's a couple smaller ones right here. Really, honestly, if you keep an eye out, they're all over. I definitely see some orange, but they are not chanterelles or lobster. They appear to be probably pumpkin, which you do not want to eat. Pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern, whatever you want to call it. There should be some chanterelles. A lot of these look mushy. Some of them look fresh. So I'm gonna keep on looking around this area and see what we could find. So kind of what you're looking for, and I'm no expert, but a mossy area with, they call this, the pine needles and stuff on the ground, they call that duff. You need a good amount of it. It needs to be pretty thick. So when you see it, it's typically going to be underneath the needles. So you'll maybe see a little bit of orange or red sticking out. And if you find one, you'll probably find a bunch. Make sure you cut the stem and leave a little bit so that it can continue to populate the area. You don't want to take it out and leave nothing for the future. So you can see here that the treetops aren't super compact, but there's a lot of moss. I don't know if this is adequate enough cover, but there are things growing here. I thought these ones were really pretty, but you can see here, there's a lot more of these guys. I need to look up and see what these are. There's some even more over there. Rain has started. The wind isn't too crazy yet, but I think I'm gonna head back to the truck and go down a little bit. There was a couple other spots that might be a little bit better than this. Forest is pretty sparse. I was expecting it to be a little bit more dense. You can only do so much with Google Maps. And I mean, hey, at least we're out here. At least we're having fun. Holy crap. Started pouring. I'm glad I got back to the car. I have the rest of my gear in the car. I did not expect for it to be this rainy yet. I don't know how to stand naturally, so I'm just gonna stand like this. I drove a lot less than I thought I was going to. I found something cool already, and there looks to be like an unnamed trail here. The only sign says please do not litter, so I think we're good to go. I don't think I'm gonna bring the bear spray. This area is pretty populated. I'm gonna bring the bear spray. I don't that's famous last words. This was not the interesting thing that I wanted to show, but it's one thing that I will not touch because I don't know white mushrooms. They just seem scary to me and not worth it. I like the ones that have no deadly lookalikes. So it's right up here, and I can't really get to it because it's up on a hill. But here, I'm gonna show you. Holy crap. Look at that. That is so many. I don't know if that's, man, what do they call that? I think it could be one of the edible kinds, but it looks pretty old. But there's a ton there. I'll have to look that up when I get home. All right, I've decided to climb up. Hopefully I don't fall. But this was too many to like not, to not actually see the full thing. Yeah, look at that. I can't really get up there, but geez, it's going up. And then you have some underneath, and then you have another kind over here. That's crazy. That is so many. You can probably hear the wind blowing. I'm not really nervous. I think we should be good. We're right next to kind of where we came down from. But this area seems all right. But at least I have a good quick exit if I need it. So check these out. Let's check these out. And then I look here, and there's just a bunch of little guys growing there. That's pretty cool. What is with all of these shelf mushrooms, but nothing we're looking for? I will take this though. I mean, these are like crazy. There's so many of them. I ran into a little bit of an obstacle. I'm gonna try to go on the side of it. I'm on a old 4x4. Well, it's not old, but on a 4x4 area. But there's nobody here yet, or right now, probably because of the wind and the weather. I think I'm just being like pranked or something. Because look at these. Nothing I want. That's okay. I'm just like, how? Maybe I'm a little too late in the season, but I don't really mind. I don't hear any trees cracking, so that's a good sign as well. And yeah.